There are some companies who might be at a point of existential crisis because of sustainability. There is definitely a challenge in meeting that dynamic world of legal requirements. Just understanding what ESG means. Companies do struggle quite often with how to make sure that their disclosures are well understood, but also that they're balanced. There are thousands and thousands of areas that companies could be addressing and looking into and monitoring. If you are not taking advantage of what this actually poses in terms of opportunities, you're missing out. So the challenge of being able to quickly move and adapt and be really flexible, that's another challenge associated with sustainability. One of the key values that we have and that we bring is bringing more clarity and visibility and kind of making sense out of all that's happening on the market.
Morrow Sodali is first and foremost, we are a global tech-enabled advisory firm. So we help corporate boards and C-level executives around the globe tackle and deal with the issues they find facing them today. Our mission really is to provide expertise, analytics, and technological solutions to companies around the globe to help them deal again with the issues they find around stakeholder engagement, stakeholder relations, and ultimately helping them drive enterprise value. We've been in business for over 50 years now. And so with that 50 years of history and experience, we've accumulated a vast treasure trove of data, and we have a database and an analytics platform that we use and leverage to present with our clients. And we use technology to enhance this offering, to add speed, agility, flexibility, and really just add to the whole scope of what we're doing for our clients. We are a people business. We look at our philosophy as passion to have a dedicated service level of excellence for our clients.
The biggest advantage we have as a global entity is our proprietary database and our platform that we use. We're able to compile the information and data over years of experience and understand exactly what the institutions are going to do in terms of dealing with particular resolutions. We're the only firm that has a global presence. We are on 5 continents. We are able to compile information over a number of years of transactions, a number of years of activist campaigns. We know exactly what to expect. We can project what these institutions are going to do and what the team at Morrow Sodali can do. We have that information, we compile it, we package it up, and let the client know exactly what to expect in terms of projecting the outcome of their future meeting.
It's very important that a company take a very thoughtful, long-term perspective rather than just trying to achieve short-term goals, because if they take the first route of just trying to hit the short-term targets, then they may end up having to reset themselves. So for example, a company may be coming to us in a very reactive mode where there was a significant challenge on a voting matter related to a shareholder proposal, and they really need our help to navigate that effectively so that their investors, number one, understand their position and the progress that they actually are making and the policies and practices that they have in place, which the investor may not be fully understanding. So we help them really with the engagement process as well as the disclosure process to ensure that they're getting the support that they need.
The benefit to Morrow Sodali's clients of proper and thoughtful shareholder engagement is a more robust set of shareholders that are happy to be shareholders in that particular company. The cost of failure is really high, and that's what's so important, is what Morrow Sodali does very well is help companies avoid the cost of failure with improper or inadequate shareholder communication. What Morrow Sodali has done is build the trust of the Office of the Head of Investor Relations, the Chief Legal Officers, the Chief Financial Officers, and that level of trust provides Morrow Sodali a thought leadership around helping companies navigate what today continues to be a changing ecosystem of ESG reporting. And until that becomes more commonplace and more routine, companies are going to need the expert advice of firms like Morrow Sodali.
The key value proposition that I think is very unique to Morrow Sodali that no other consultancy has, to my knowledge, is the knowledge of investors. And not just investors themselves, but also those who influence them. We really want to help companies come up with solutions to their issues. And again, solutions that are fit for purpose. Not solutions that you just, try and plug in or take off the shelf, but really something that will have that impact on their financial performance further down the track, that will really make them leaders across their peer group and the market, and that will potentially explore opportunities for innovation and for new businesses, new products, new service lines, new things that will not only help the company, but potentially also the environment and the social aspect. Companies will hopefully very soon understand that ESG is nothing to be scared of. It should be part of your strategy. It is something that you should be thinking naturally about because it will have an impact on your financial performance.
The company or the advisor that can figure out the best way to understand that each sector and each industry is different and understand a proper way to go forward with respect to giving a solution on ESG, in particular climate change, you'll be ahead of the game and you'll be able to be adding actual real value to your clients.
What really drives us at Morrow Sodali? It is the striving for excellence. It is the client relationships that we have and building upon them year over year, enhancing that relationship and adding value for our clients. When we think about excellence, we like to think of it as a journey. It's not a destination. And I think that really is the passion that you see in all the people at Morrow Sodali.